Hey yo, it's book time, everybody. Some of my current favorite books up here. First off, want to shout out YouTuber Mercenot. We made a trade, and I got got the Dread Underbelly. He was able to find a bunch of these at the store. I was able to find a bunch of current books that he wanted, so we made a little trade, and I appreciate it. Hope he's happy, I'm happy. Gave me a real nice copy, so very cool. That's the cool thing about the people that watch these videos and post in the forums and whatever. You know, you can make some very even trades, more so than you can do at a retail store. So what I got here are 3 books from the first time I was at a local comic store, somewhat local, a little bit closer to my work than where I live at, but it was a nice store. I'm definitely going to go back. They're actually having a sale this weekend, so I'm going to go back and see what I can find. On the left, I got Green Arrow 17. This is, it's kind of a, I would put it on your radar. I got this for $4. Cover price is $3. It's kind of heating up, and I'm not sure for which reason. There's 2 things going on with this book. Number one, it's the first story and artwork with Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino, who people have really liked the storyline. And it's also the first appearance of Komodo, who has been somewhat prevalent in the story up to current time. So I'm not sure what's driving it up. It could be one or the other. Now, I checked on eBay about a week ago, and it was going for about $6 maybe, which I got this for $4, so $6 I would assume shipping on top of that usually. And I just looked on Amazon, and people are trying to get $25 for it. It's still, you can still find it out there, but I got this for $4. Put on your radar. The middle, you got New Mutants Annual 2. Pretty sure I've shown this one before. First US Psylocke, and this one has really popped up. I was able to get this for 10, and it's a great copy. Let me pull this down here, because I'm seeing something here. Yeah, that's on the book. It's got a couple spine stresses. Corners look nice. $10. I mean, I'll take that. You're not going to find any cheaper anywhere else for that. And Amazing Spider-Man 493, aka number 52, J. Scott Campbell cover. Got that for $2.50. I told you I just been snatching those Campbell covers up when I see them. They're starting to see a little bit of movement on some of the other Campbell covers, so this one is still pretty readily found. Alright, I'll show you a couple more. While we're on the subject, I also got another one of those from an online seller, and I got that for $4 also. And I threw this in also. Another book I had been looking for, Venom number 17 from the 2011 series, and this is the first appearance of the Savage 6. Pretty cool cover too, because you can see in the bullet shells like reflections, basically, the Savage 6, all their faces. And they've been talking about there was a little leak about a possible Venom movie, and what would be the plot of the movie if they did do Venom. Would it just be Venom and Spider-Man? Maybe. Other than Spider-Man, who does Venom interact with? And this was just one thing that I read somebody threw out. Maybe Savage 6. So I paid $4 for that. It's a good book to have either way. First appearance. So pick that up. Oh, I didn't even see that Rick Remender story. That's a bonus. a local store. First time I was in this, probably not going to go back to it maybe more than twice a year if I do. It's close to my work, which is nice, but it was, I went in and there was a bunch of people gaming like during the day. I went at lunchtime. No. Yeah, I went around lunchtime. I don't know what these people do. They don't work, I guess. Whatever. Most of the, I think all their comics were $1, and it was just kind of throwaway stuff for the most part, but I had fun digging through them. So I got X-Men and the Micronauts 1 and 2. Nothing much there. They're probably $5 retail. Whoa, how'd that get in there? Oz, number 1. Superior Spider-Man, number 2. Spectacular Spider-Man. What number is this? 220, I think. This is the first. This is when Scarlet Spider first takes over, and this has like a deluxe version and a regular version. Well, I think it's 229. It's kind of hard to see even when I got it right next to me. Oh, this is actually the regular version. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's this book. Because I have the other one. There's another one that has like a plastic wraparound transparent, and I think like Spider-Man is on the plastic part, and you can see through to the background, and it's got Scarlet Spider in the back. But I think this is the like the lesser, harder to find. I mean, they're neither of them are real hard to find, but that's cool. All right, what else we got? I don't know too much about this book, but it's J. Michael Straczynski. That's the Wizard Zero, Rising Stars. And then I also picked up 2 different variant covers of number 1. And the reason why I kind of caught my eye, these aren't worth a whole lot, maybe $3. But both of these, and I think I showed last time another signature book that I found. You know, both of these are signed by Keucha, Keucha. I got no clue how to pronounce that, but that was pretty cool for $1. I mean, it doesn't make them more valuable, but I kind of like finding stuff like that. Spawn 202 McFarlane cover. Young Avengers number 1. First Kate Bishop. You might have seen this in a couple other people's videos. I know District 12 Comics had it. Mercenaut had it. But I can't. I want to say they both got it because somebody else had it first. I can't remember. But they have the. They were showing the variant version. This is just the regular. First appearance of Kate Bishop, who is the first woman Hawkeye. Decent book to get for $1. Dark Avengers number 4, the variant. Really cool Venom variant cover. Painted cover. Again, I was surprised this isn't really worth a whole lot, maybe $5. Here's another Radar book. This is one of these books like kind of like New Guardians number 2. X-Force number 116. First appearance of the new team. And I read through this, and it's also the first appearance of a character named Doop, D-O-O-P, who is kind of like Slimer almost, like a ghost, gelatinous ghost form. And he's got kind of a little following, just fun character. And I don't know, I'd like to read the issue after this, because it doesn't look like much of the new team makes it past the first issue. So put that on your radar. As I was saying about the New Guardians, like the people that know about it are charging $10 for it, but you can still go on eBay and find one for $1.50, no problem. So it's kind of one of those books that is still sitting out there. Flash number 1 from 06. I just showed you this one not too long ago. Thor 339, first appearance of the Stormbreaker hammer for Beta Ray Bill. Coyote number 11, I did a little feature on that. First Todd McFarlane professional work. NYX #1. I don't even know what this series is about, but someday I'm going to stumble across what is it, 3 and 4, first appearance of X-23, Wolverine's supposed daughter. I think I found all of the other ones beside those. Ultimate X-Men #1, the free comic book day edition. I mean, it's still, even though it's free comic book day, I think I showed the Ultimate Spider-Man one. Those are still worth $5. And I picked up a Lazarus #1. It's kind of whatever, not a spectacular book, but for $1, I'll take it. So that's what I got there. Nothing too spectacular. Alright, couple more online guys. So these were like from one chat forum I go to had an online comic convention, which is a really cool concept. So they, like, a poster puts up all the books they want to sell, and they call it their booth, more or less. And then you can message them and say, I want this book, I want that. So I got, this was one seller. I got another Devil Dino #1 and Amazing Spider-Man 168. The Devil Dino, I just kind of had to throw that in. There was actually, I think there was 3 books I wanted. And I got these 2 for $16 shipped. This Spider-Man, though, is what I was more interested in. And this is a great looking copy. I mean, just, I don't know it. There's a little chip taken out there. But this is like the first full appearance of Will-O-the-Wisp. Not that that means anything, but happy to have that. 2 of those books. Another seller, I got another Guardians #1 for $4. Whatever. This was one I had been looking for. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends #1. This is the adaptation from the cartoon series, and this is the first appearance of Firestar, and she has her own solo book, but this is her first appearance. And cool, very nice copy. Blue is really popping. It looks like there was some like overspray on the top. Other than that, I mean, looks like a real nice book. And these 2 I was real happy to get. All these were $4. Cap 103. Look at that cover. Just an awesome cover. And Cap 112. 112 looks like it's got a little bit of staining. For $4, I mean, you're not gonna do any better than that. So I snatched those up. Cool books. Take them. And one more guy I went a little crazy on the online convention. I got all these books for $1 each. So what did I get here? Marvel Team Up 86, Guardians of the Galaxy. Very nice copy for $1. I had been looking for it because of Guardians of the Galaxy, and they, a couple months ago, this was a $20 book. I didn't look to see what it's going for now, but I can't imagine with the movie coming up, even though these guys it's not the same characters, I can't imagine that it's less than $10. Mockingbird, first appearance, Marvel Team Up 95. Nice book to have. I was just talking about this book today, hoping that it does something. Kung Fu Fighter #5, Richard Dragon, first appearance of Lady Shiva. And I had seen this in Mercenaut's video. He was saying it's a hard book to find. I found 2 lately for $1. You know how that goes. You'll search something out forever, and then when you finally get it, sometimes you'll overpay for it, and then the next place you go, you find it for half price that you paid or whatever. But that was cool to get. Long Shot 1 through 5, $1 each. Well, I mean, those long shots, they're kind of, they were just sitting in quarter boxes for a while, and they've kind of picked back up. He's got his own series, and I think they've been talking about X-Men movie. I don't know. I haven't seen all the X-Men movies. Has he been in one already? I don't know. Wolverine #2 from the newer series. Silver Samurai cover. X Factor 15. Horsemen of the Apocalypse. First appearance. And I got another 23. First cameo Archangel. Thing #1. This book has kind of come back around now for whatever reason. I think we're kind of getting to that age where some of these books are, it could be a combination of multiple things. I bought this book for $1 once before also. You know, I'm thinking it's a couple things. One, the market is really hot right now. People are spending money on comic books. Two, every day these books get older and they're just not out there in great condition. So, Web of Spider-Man #7. Not worth a whole lot. I've kind of been a sucker for Hulks lately though, and the cover on this is really cool. I like the cover. Hulk just spotted Spider-Man. Cancel Christmas. Another Hulk 300. Another Hulk and Black Suit Spider-Man. And Thor. And Doc Strange. Daredevil. Vision. Well, everybody's in that one. That's the whole Avengers. Okay, Avengers. That was just by chance that happened. West Coast Avengers #1. Why not? Most of these are kind of why nots, where I would pick them up for $1. So I think they hold some value. Hitman #1, Garth Ennis. Cloak and Dagger 1 and 2. I don't know if it's worth picking those up or not, but I've been looking for that Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 64 for a while. Cloak and Dagger's first appearance, and I finally picked it up. So maybe I just got these because it was still in my head. Fantastic Four 273. I had in my notes this was the first appearance of Nate Richards, but if you go on the Marvel Wikia, it's 272. I think it's probably one of those cameo full appearance type things, one panel type deals. 286. Just got it because it's got an X-Men in there. And it's got Phoenix on the cover. I got these. I was surprised to get these. A couple McFarlane Spideys, 304 and 305 for $1. Okay. Black Lightning 2 and 3. I tried to get one, but somebody already got it. I actually had one at one point and I sold it for not very much. Azrael #1. I don't know why I got that. And then I got a bunch of Astonishing Tales that are just like, I don't know, a little bit, probably like reader copies. 29, 33, 34. And that's a cool cover on 36. So $1 each for those. Nothing spectacular. And I don't know if I want to dip into something else or not. I don't think I do. I think I'll just leave it like that. Alright, well, thanks for watching as usual. I got more books, but we'll just take a look at Cap 103 here in the big red skull. That red is popping on this. Thanks for watching. Keep trolling those dollar boxes.